Hi, my name is David Shapiro, and today I want to discuss with you child endangerment and neglect charges in California. They're a little bit different than child abuse charges. Child abuse charges require that you actually put your hands or harm a child, whether through your actions directly or indirectly. Child endangerment or neglect, or the child doesn't necessarily need to be harmed. A lot of times we see these charges filed in a domestic violence context. So if I represent someone and he's accused of arguing or putting his hands on his wife, and there's a child in the immediate presence, whether in the house or physically in the room, even if that child wasn't hurt, that person, my client, could still be charged with the misdemeanor version of child endangerment. Sometimes I've seen it where I've represented people who had a significant amount of drugs at their home, and they have a small child there, so they're charged with child endangerment. Child neglect would be situations if someone comes into the house, law enforcement, CPS, whatever, and the house is just a mess. There's open beer bottles and drugs all over the place. That could be a child abuse or child endangerment or neglect situation as well. You see it a lot of times in the news as far as someone goes in to a store and leaves their child in the car. God willing, that child is not injured from those actions, but that's a situation where they can be neglected or considered endangered under the law. So there's a wide web and a wide array of charges and conduct that could lead to you being charged with child endangerment and neglect, but generally speaking, they ought to be taken as serious as outright child abuse charges. Many times they're filed under the same penal code section, and they have dire consequences involving time in state prison if convicted. So it's essential that you do not speak to law enforcement without first consulting with your attorney. Make sure you hire the right attorney who has experience to know what he or she is doing in these types of cases to protect your rights, because everyone out there, and rightfully so to a large degree, is going to want to protect the child and make sure that no child is injured or neglected in any way, shape, or form. But you have rights too. Make sure you exert them and exercise those rights, and make sure you hire the right attorney.